Hey guys, Phoenix back again, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys about something really important. So, as you may know, many blind people can play Hearthstone thanks to a mod called the Hearthstone Access mod. This is made by a certain person in the community called Guide Dev. He is doing this completely free and he's doing this part time. And he has been running this mod for the past year or so, and many people have been playing competitively. Heck, this is the mod that allowed me to get started with YouTubing. And this mod allows blind and visually impaired people to play the game. Now we have a really serious problem here, and it's something that I really like to talk to you guys about. Guide Dev has decided to cut the rope and stop supporting the mod because it's just a huge time constraint. Given his family, personal life and full-time job, it becomes really hard to support such a mod. And so post December, many blind and visually impaired players will not be able to play Hearthstone. Now this is a huge problem, not just because Hearthstone has been really the first game where the only advantage in the game is for skill. The only thing that's measured is skill, and there's no other thing that can make you lose with this mod. And so the playing field is completely level for visually impaired people and people who are not visually impaired. And also that because a lot of people in this community over the years course that this mod ran have actually paid a lot of money to Blizzard, which means that post December they can't use the stuff that they bought. Now, what's the solution to this? Well, the only solution we can see, and there have been other YouTubers who have made videos about this as well, I will link one of them below, is for Blizzard to take this up and either continue supporting the mod, or honestly the preferred solution is to integrate it directly into Hearthstone. Now this is not as far-fetched as you think it is, considering the process of how the mod is made. Let's consider that. The mod, and I'll link a wonderful article written by Guide Dev below. The mod actually is made by using C# and basically creating an overlay, a GUI overlay, not a GUI overlay, but a UI overlay on top that blind and visually impaired players can interact with. And every time there's a patch that's released, which is usually on average 2 to 3 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks, what happens is Guide Dev has to decompile the game. He has to fix the patches, and he has to then recompile the game and recompile the mod and then put it through, which can usually take between 1 and 20 working days, considering considering the fact that these patches can be quite huge. But Guide Dev was a one-man army, and think about it, when you have a company that's as big as Blizzard that has some resources, even probably 10% of its Hearthstone resources, 5% fine, dedicated to accessibility, that's a huge team, and they don't have to decompile the game every single time. So all they have to do is just integrate it in. They can already use Guide Dev's created UI and the control system, which a lot of people have liked. And so all they have to do is just fix a few things here and there, and then maintenance should be pretty smooth. I'm speaking from a perspective of coder, by the way. I'm not the best coder, but I know that this process won't take as much time once Blizzard puts in the initial groundwork to set things up. But why should they do this, right? You have to consider first of all that people have already paid money, and visually impaired people are willing to pay more money. There are around 240 million or so people around the world who are blind, who are visually impaired, and 39 million of these are completely blind. And if you even consider like 10 to 15% of that who are ready to play Hearthstone, and most of them are ready to pay. Apologies, by the way, for the background. I just decided to get on Hearthstone and record this, and I felt Hearthstone was the best play to do it. So Blizzard actually has quite a bit to gain from this. Also, Blizzard can be a guiding force in the industry, because while game accessibility has been something that's growing in terms of people being vocal about it, it's still not at the pinnacle we'd want it at. It's still really way down there, down the hill. And so Blizzard, if they integrate this natively, can A, guide the rest of the gaming industry to be able to implement accessibility better, and B, they can also show that this can be done. They can show that this process is doable, and also they can show that actually listening to your community is something that you probably should do. And so at the end, the only way we see, as I said, is for Blizzard to take this up. There have been talks of other people taking the mod up, but really that's not, in my opinion, the best way to go about it. Why, you ask? Well, it's going to repeat the entire process over again that Guy Dev had gone through. A person will have to go through that process, get burned out, and then eventually decide to drop it because the project is just so huge. As I said, it takes quite a bit of time for a one-man army or one person to be able to update the mod every 2 to 3 weeks, right? And there's no one who's going to get a full-time benefit out of it if they're doing it solo. Now, how are we going to do this? Well, the only way we can get Blizzard to listen is if we make noise. Not bad noise, but like good noise. And so we've already started by writing emails to Blizzard. We, as in the blindness community. We've had a few Reddit threads on this. I have one and I will link it below. There's also been a YouTuber who has actually made a YouTube video on this, and I will link his video below as well. And there are 2 petitions that you can sign to actually get this mod integrated into Hearthstone natively. I will link those below as well. Now, it would be great if you guys could please share this video around. I know I've stumbled a lot and it's not really professionally made, but I really just want to get my thoughts out in this, and I really want to see this go forward. As someone who really started their YouTube gaming venture through Hearthstone, Hearthstone is a game that really has stuck with me. It's a game that I have really enjoyed playing with other sighted players. And so I personally would also really love to see Blizzard taking this challenge up, and honestly I am ready to do whatever it takes to help. And so it would mean a lot to me if you guys could share this video around and share some of the resources around, maybe sign the petitions and write an email to Blizzard if you're feeling so adventurous. But at the very least, please share this video around and like it, because the more number of likes we get, what happens is the video starts going up in the algorithm, which means it can be reached by more and more people. And that's the goal here. We want to reach enough number of people that Blizzard takes notice. So please share it around, please like the video, and stay subscribed for further updates. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I know, as I said, this video has been me stumbling a lot, and this stupid Hearthstone background. Well, it's not stupid, but this Hearthstone background and the music. But I just really felt at home making it here with Hearthstone running. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.